Hi, welcome to TellyCast Digital Content Forum from the BFI. My name is Andy Fry, and I'm here with the guys from GUAP. It's Jide, Adetunji, and Ibrahim Kamara. Guys, great to see you here. So let's start. If you could tell us a bit about GUAP. Tell people who don't know what GUAP is, what it is.
Wow. We like to describe GUAP as a youth-led digital media platform dedicated to discovering, nurturing, and showcasing emerging creative talent. So we started in 2015 as a magazine, and since then we've gone on to launch our marketing agency, where we work with loads of different brands trying to tap into the youth sector. And yeah, we've launched our own gala award ceremony as well.
Would you want to add something, Ibrahim, to that?
We're great people.
The session was fantastic fun. It was great fun. What would you say about the character of GUAP, about the kind of people you get? I mean, is it a fun place to work? Is it really dynamic?
Yeah, it's definitely a fun place. I think it is youth-led, so a lot of our team are under 25. We're like the old people, and we're not even old. Yeah. I used to say I'm old. I'm not old. But yeah, it's very fun, very energetic, very stylish. We've got a very stylish team, and we have a team that's 95% women. So it's like a lot of home energy.
Yeah, that's really impressive. So, I mean, in that session, there was a lot of a sense that we talk about how you have to have a real energy, a real passion. What does it take to kind of move from having nothing to making a magazine to getting where you are now with a team of 12, 15 people? I mean, what would you say have the real core skills been?
Wow, there's so many skills, but I think one of the main things is sacrifice. Mm-hmm. So for both of us, we came out of university and our parents were expecting us to go and do software engineering and accounting. And the first step was telling them, hey man, we're gonna go and be creatives. And at the time that wasn't really a thing. So I think, a lot of sacrifice, a lot of like internal battles with yourself. But then in terms of skills, like we had to learn everything. So in the beginning, Ibrahim was recording all the videos himself, self-taught skills. I was doing all the journalism, designing the website. So we had to pretty much learn how to do everything and become like a jack of all trades almost before we got to the point where people are like, okay, what you're doing is amazing. We want to come on board and help. Yeah.
So I'll say a lot of curiosity.
Yeah.
I would say it's curiosity to learn the things you don't know about and actually do the things you need to do to make it happen.
So you guys, you talked in the session about how you support emerging people before they go on to kind of be the big headline act. Have you seen that progression now? I mean, some of the people you worked with in the early days, have you seen them go on to build big careers?
One recent one is Munya Chihuahua. We gave him his first ever like editorial shoot, probably back in like 2020 or 19. And since then, he just had a cover on the Rolling Stones, and then only that he's just sold out and completed his tour, so to go from an online content creator to someone who's selling out tours and on the cover of Rolling Stones, and we documented him 3 years ago, I think it's just testimony of, how early we get talent and, how we play a part in their journey.
What would you say is the next step for you guys? Where do you want to go from here?
One of the things we're trying to launch is a summit for creatives, and something that will basically bridge the gap between culture, creativity, and that business. So we feel like there's a gap in the industry for something that gives like creatives the right education from the creators that they look up to. So we're trying to build something like that for the scene. And then, just more content and growing the platform, to be honest.
Yeah, and you talked in the session about how it's often hard to do a job if you haven't seen someone like you do the job before. I mean, would you say that diversity, is there still a barrier for diversity even in the creator economy, or is this an area which is actually democratized in terms of getting different voices in?
I think it's definitely getting a lot better, because I guess as you see more diversity get into that mainstream level, I think not only does it provide inspiration for the next generation coming, but it also provides like almost like a template or like a walkthrough on how you can do it yourself. And also a community. I feel like there's a community of diverse creatives now who are supporting each other. Like we came up alongside other platforms like Gaudem, Zine, who support women, black women particularly, or people within the LGBTQT space. And I think us coming up together and supporting each other has helped a lot. And I'm seeing like a similar thing with the next generation of creators coming through now as well. Like they're coming together, showing up for each other, collaborating on events. And I think it's super powerful, and hopefully it continues, yeah.
Brilliant. So Jide, Ibrahim, thanks so much for coming to the forum. It was great to hear you talk.
All right, thanks for having us.
Thank you for having us.